Welcome back. Welcome back to Mama J's Country Gardening channel. Right now we're standing in Mama J's Country Kitchen. So once again I'm gonna say welcome back. I'm really excited about this beautiful day, but you say, hey Mama J, you say that about every day. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm excited because first of all I was excited when I opened my eyes this morning, and I was excited when I was able to dress myself and prepare for the day. And as I continue with the day, I am excited. So today is November the 8th. And it's final now. And as far as I understand, that we have a new incoming president of the United States that is beginning in 2021. So today is November the 8th. 2020. And, regardless of who's sitting in the White House or who will be sitting in the White House, again, one thing we know for sure is that God is still in charge. So he sits high, thank God he still is. And he looks low, way low. So, welcome back to Mama J's Country Kitchen. You see this abundance of apples here? That it all started from a seed. It all starts with a seed. So we made homemade fried apple pies most recently. It is still fall. Apples are still in season. And so today we're going to make applesauce. Our own applesauce. You can prepare yourself in your own home. As we continue to go through each day, so many things remind me of how important it is to know how to make these meals yourself. From what? From scratch. But where does it start? With a tiny seed. Tiny seed. So a tiny seed made this apple. Tiny seed made this apple, this apple, this apple, and God knows how many other brands of apples. So it made this lemon. Okay, so we can continue with that. Today is Sunday, so there was Sunday dinner cooking going on earlier today, and the pots are here, and here's my trusted pot that we're going to use this pot in order to cook the apples. So this is my big pot here. Okay, one you normally see me do my water baths in. No water baths today. We're going to cook apples in it. I have my blender. Because I only need like a little bit of salt. So I have my salt. And I have some raw honey, for which I'm going to use all of this raw honey. I'm going to use all of it. And if I need more, I have more to go to. Okay? So it's going to be a tablespoon or two of this raw honey. I have my water, because I only need a quarter cup of water. 1/3 cup, excuse me. Okay. I have brown sugar here. I'm going to use a quarter cup of brown sugar. And I told you before, we prepare things in a certain way before medical reasons. And there are people that have diabetes, they have heart concern. There's concerns out there that requires that you not use full-fledged white sugar. Okay? So there are times I will use raw organic sugar. But today I'm going to use this organic A Cave 5. It's only 5 sweet little calories in here. Low glycemic sweetener. Non-GMO. And just so you know, the apples have enough sweetener in it that's natural. And then we're going to have a little apple juice in there. Okay? And we got a pinch of some lemon in there, some lemon juice going in. And we have brown sugar. And we have, like I said, the sweetener from the apple. That's sweet. So in order to add some more flavor, I'm going to give it a quarter cup of this type of sweetener. It's a non-sweetener. And just so you know, it only has one carb in it. And I already told you it's good for your calories. For anybody that's watching that. Okay? Ground cinnamon. And I like flavor. I told you that. It's going to be a little bit of nutmeg in here. So what is a little bit? 1 teaspoon of both of these. I've got a slew of apples here. Apple juice. I'm going to put a quarter cup of apple juice in here. And I'm just showing you some apples, okay? The containers that I'm going to use is these 24-ounce mason jars. You got to know these are really hard to come by. These are really hard to come by. So I don't know how much this is going to make, but I have 4 24-ounce containers out for this. Yeah. So we're going to squeeze the lemon. These are little Ariel's little toys. However, I'm old-fashioned, so I would take the lemon and just squeeze it. Anyway, I'm just saying. It's my daughter Ariel's little toys. Mom, use your toys. I bought you. Okay. Remember, Ariel introduced us to the apple slicer? Well, here's the apple slicer. For me, however, give me a knife. Anyway. Okay. This is one of Ariel's little toys again. The peeler. Okay. But what will I use? A knife. You got options in this world. Okay. All right. This is just to get some of the lemon peelings off. And I'm going to use this. Just scrape off some. Okay. So, there you have it. Now, welcome back to Mama J's Country Gardening. And if you haven't done this already, would you please be so kind when you watch my videos is to give me a thumbs up. I mean, that's so encouraging. I'm looking at my views, and my views are all, they're awesome. I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of the attention. But can you give me a little more? I got on my thumbs up here. Right there. Okay? I'm just saying, I know you like it. I also would ask, if you're new to my channel, would you be so kind as to hit that little bell and subscribe so that you would receive notifications each time a new video is posted. And we're doing some stuff here. So in Mama J's Country Gardening, we begin every talk with the scripture. And so the scripture today is from Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 5. And it reads as, I made gardens and parks for myself, and I planted in them all kinds of fruit trees. All kinds of fruit trees. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. From Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 5. Okay? Now, as you know, we wash our hands. And if you don't witness me washing my hands, would you please know that I washed my hands? But I'm going to wash my hands here. I just handled the book. And I'm going to get started. I'm not going to show you how I cut all these up. I'm just going to show you how I cut up a few of these, a couple of these, okay? All right? And I'm going to drop the cut apples into this pot and just continue to drop them in. So when I finish putting all the apples in, I'm going to come back at you. So right now I'm going to wash my hands cut up some apples, peel some apples, drop them in, and then I'm going to keep it moving and then come back at you when all these have been cut. Okay, I'm washing my hands. Just removing the core. And now I'm going to peel them. You can cut these as small or as big as you like. On my daughter's little chopper, it cuts these into 8 pieces. I just cut them into 4, and it's okay. You want to have some bitter apples as well as some sweet apples. And this one is a bitter apple. I need light yellow. And don't be so concerned so much if you have some bruised apples. You just cut around them. Oh, there goes that apple seed. It all started in an apple seed. We don't need the seeds in here. We just need the flesh of the apples. Okay. And now I'm going to cut them again like so. And the smaller you cut them, the easier it is for them to get soft and faster in the pot, in the cooking process. As simple as that. And I'm going to add them now to my pot. And that's that. So we'll come back together again when I feel it finished, peeling all these apples, cutting them up, and dropping them into this big pot. See you back here. Okay, so as you can see, all the apples have been cut up, and I've had them cooking in here for the past 10 minutes, stirring constantly. I put in here, it's a pretty big amount, so instead of 1/4 a cup of water, excuse me, instead of 1/3 cup of water, I put 2 1/3 cups of water in here. It just, because it's a pretty big amount. Okay, just so I can get that moisture to the apples and encourage them to cook down and get soft. All right, so I'm going to start. So I removed seeds from the lemon, cut it in half. Now I'm just going to get some of the zestiness off the skin of this lemon. Doesn't seem like much, but actually it helps. All right. Some of the juice is going in there too. And then I'm going to squeeze the juice out of this lemon. Let's sit down right here. There we go. Okay, good. And I don't need these seeds. Not for this. I will need to grow some more lemons if I want to. Yeah, okay. I'm going to do that one more time. It's going to end up being a whole lemon. Okay. Smells like fall in this kitchen right now. You just want to keep turning that lemon because you want to make sure you get that zest off the lemon fairly all the way around. Add to your applesauce. Okay. Now I'm going to twist it again. Push it down. And then let those juices just come on down. And squeeze at the same time. No hard work. Okay. Look at that. Get it all out. Now for the seeds. Not too much within that side. Okay. There. Now I'm going to add it to my apples. Get all that goodness in there. Let's see. I'm going to use the utensils that God gave me. My hands are clean. I want you to know. I'm always washing them. And I washed them before I came back. Okay. All right. So now we have lemon juice in there for the acidity. Excuse me for a minute. I'm washing my hands. Okay. Now we're going to add apple juice. You say, why are you adding apple juice to apples? We just want to add as much as we can to the flavor because we're flavorful people. I love flavor. It's a 1/4 cup, 1/4. Okay. Of apple juice. And I may add actually, I think I may add 2 of these because I got a lot in here. I got a lot of apples. So I'm going to add 2 of these. And you can use the basic recipe for which I laid out. However, I have 2 times the apples in here. And I really want them full of flavor. I want that flavor going all through. So I'm going to stir that in. Okay. Smell it. It smells good. I'm going to put just a little salt in here. And I mean just a little salt. Because that marries the flavors. So that'll be that. That's that. Okay. I'm going to add nutmeg now. And what I'm putting in there is 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And you can make adjustments for your taste buds. However, I don't want much nutmeg in here. I just want to be able to just kick up the flavor just a little bit. Okay? So I'm just going to sprinkle that in there. It also adds color. Ooh, that smells good. Some people don't like nutmeg. I like nutmeg. When I buy applesauce in containers, I add to it. So I'm getting ready to put this together the way I like it. So, ground cinnamon. Here's 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Okay. There's that. Ooh. That smells like fall all up in there. The liquid sweetener. Okay. And this is because we don't eat a lot of sugar here, if any. We don't eat much. We try to stay away from sugar as much as we possibly can. So, This is going to be sweet enough because it's a fruit. All right, let me stir this in. And then I'm going to put in a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. This is getting soft. This is what we want. Can you see that, camera lady? Okay. Yep. I gotta open this. This is a brand new bag. Not much. Here we go. That's all that needs. A little brown sugar. Hey, need some brown in your life. Okay, now for the raw honey. And this is not much in this honey, so I'm just going to turn this upside down. But actually, what I asked you to do is put only 1 tablespoon in. And I know this is going to be about, we're not going to stand here and watch this come down in here, camera lady. So I'm just going to let this come in slow. And then we'll come back. Okay, so this is finished cooking now. There's our mixture. It's going to be some pretty applesauce, as you can see. Piping hot. So this is up to cool off. Make it about 20 minutes or so. We'll come back. We're almost done. We're at home stretch now. And we're going to take it from here, scoop it up, put it in our blender, mash it in here, blend it all in here, and then place it into our container. Okay? This cools off. Go in the blender. Or I can mash it with my masher. I can do this physically. I can mash it, or you can put it in a food processor to get it mashed up. So all I'm going to do now is let this cool, and then from here, then we'll place it in the blender and then in our containers. Okay? I'll see you when this is all done. Okay. All right, so I've scooped some apples into my blender, and I'm getting ready to turn it on. All right, turn it on. Here goes. Wow! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! No waffle. Oh yeah. Okay, don't show off. Okay, anyway. Ooh, that's beautiful. Look at that. So pretty. Gotta take my time to open this so all the goodness gets down in there. All right. Let's see. Get that air come out. There. I want to get a taste. Gotta get a taste. Because I'm the cook. Some in the top. You can feed this to your babies too. You can eat it yourself. Can you see that, camera lady? Okay, I'm getting ready to have some of this. You took a look at it? You got it, camera lady? Because this is getting ready to be gone. It's got little teeny little dots in it. It's so beautiful. Okay, here goes. Down the hatch. Dang. Mm. You cannot buy this in the store. This is not made by Mott's and anybody else. This is made by Mama J's Country Gardening. Oh God, this is so flavorful. Oh, Jesus, this is so good. Camera lady, you can have some. Okay, I'm just gonna pour it in here. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Mama J's Country Gardening makes applesauce. Just gonna take it to the rim. Now I've already filled up 3 containers, but I didn't cheat the taste any. I didn't do that. I waited for you. Just gonna wipe the rim so that everything stays on here. Okay? You need that rubber piece on the outside, that lid, to stick to the top. Never for this to be opened again until it's time to be eaten. So. Oh, isn't that beautiful? That's 24 ounces. So I filled 4, and I still had more because I made a lot. Okay? I must have had, I think I had easily 40 plus apples here. I know I had at least 40 apples. I just kept adding apples. So I had at least 40 apples here. And I filled up already 4 24-ounce ball jars. Okay? And I already had places for them to go. Okay? And I just want to let you know, one of these will definitely be mine. I guess I'll have to make 2 for home. I'll make a larger container for home. But neither here nor there. That's what we've done today. And I still have more in my blender cup. I will take care of these. I'm going to put the top on. And I'm going to blend and make out some more. So, I just got to tell you, thank you so very much for spending this time with me in Mama J's Country Kitchen. Thank you for tuning in to Mama J's Country Gardening channel. God bless everyone.